Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome. It's Wednesday, so this is our midweek chat, and my name is Pastor Jimmy, and I just hope you're having a great and wonderful week so far. It's been kind of a crazy one for us, and I know it has also been for quite a few other families, as this is sort of the big week where school gets started again. Now, I know some of you probably started a little bit earlier, and there may be even be some of you that may have a few days left, but for us, this has been sort of that last push week of crazy where we had to get everything all put together. And yesterday we were running around all the kids' schools. We have 3 schools between our 5 kids, trying to get them all into their orientations and such. But today was sort of a weird day because this was like the first official day, right? And the one thing that's been missing all summer long is sort of that normal schedule, right? Usually, I wake up and half the kids are awake, half will be asleep till almost noon, and just sort of whatever happens. But today is sort of the first day, and everybody's sort of pumped up, and there's an adrenaline rush to getting out there. Now, I know that won't be there forever, and pretty soon I'll be dragging kids out of bed and trying to force them there, but today was actually pretty good and pretty easy, and I hope that maybe you guys got to experience that as well if you have kids. But we'll be praying for you and your children as we start this new season, regardless if your kids just started kindergarten or maybe they just went away to college. It's different in each way, I get that, but at the same time, there's always something fresh and new about this season. Now, regardless if you have kids or not that are just going into school, I do always find that coming into September, October is really when a lot of the schedules start to sync up again, and they start to fill really fast. Like even right now, my schedule is already starting to fill out through December, through Advent we're talking through. We're even into talking about what we're preaching about in February. So before I know it, it's already gone. So, and I know that it's not just me that's dealing with that. And regardless if you've got kids and you've got school and you've got your athletics or you've got your after school stuff, or if you just have your own schedules, I don't know if that's grandkids or if that's just different work schedules change, or fill in the blank. I tend to find that this is when it happens, and all of a sudden our schedules fill up really, really tight. And sometimes it's hard to even think about adding church stuff on top of that. And just so you know, and read the newsletter this week, we are actually starting a lot of our midweek stuff back up between kids, teens, young adults, some small groups, all of that are all starting. So there's a lot of things competing for your time over the course of the next weeks. And sometimes it's hard to figure out, well, what's really important and what do I need to really focus on? Because it feels like there's so many things that we could. And so actually, I'm not going to give you any advice on that today, because we're going to be talking about it over the course of the next couple of weeks during our Sunday mornings. This Sunday, we're actually going to be talking about what really is important. And I know some of you have been asking, well, hey, what's next for our church? And what's next for our family? What are you going to do? Pastor Jimmy, what's next? Well, we're going to talk a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going to be important. What is, as a church, as a family, what is next? And then we're going to do that this coming week. And then we're actually going to take a bit of a break on the 19th because we have a special day where I know I've been here for quite a few months now, but our district superintendent, Pastor Gordon McCann, is going to be joining us on the 19th and installing me and my family as sort of officially being part of this great church family we call Victoria Nazarene. And so we're going to celebrate. We're going to have a party with that. There's food. Again, check out the email. There's going to be a lot involved with that. For the kids, we've made sure that there's like a bouncy house and like an inflatable obstacle course. So we're going to have some fun that day. I plan on challenging a few people on that obstacle course just to see what's happening. But the next week after that, we're going to continue on with this question about, well, what's important to us as we focus in about what's coming up next. So it's going to be a great few weeks. I hope that in the midst of everything that you're doing right now, in the middle of the crazy, and I know regardless of what stage of life you're in, there's probably a little bit of crazy going on right now. I hope that you can find God's peace in the middle of this time. We can't wait to see you on Sunday. It's going to be a great couple of weeks. So join us. And if you have any questions at all, let us know. Contact the church office. You can contact me directly at pastorjimmyhigh@gmail.com. But God's doing great things in the life of this church, and I can't wait to see what he's about to do. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone.